Have you ever stopped to think about your breathing? It's something we do every moment of our lives, yet we rarely give it a second thought. It happens automatically, but it's essential for life. Each breath we take is a testament to the intricate design of our bodies, a process so seamless that we often overlook its importance. Every breath we take connects us to the world around us. The air we inhale carries with it the essence of our environment, whether it's the salty breeze of the ocean or the crisp air of a mountaintop. Our breath is a bridge between our inner selves and the external world, a constant exchange that sustains us. Our breath provides our bodies with the oxygen we need to survive. This oxygen is carried by our blood to every cell, fueling our muscles, organs, and brain. Whether we're running a marathon or simply sitting quietly, our breath is always at work, supporting every action and thought. It's a fascinating process that we often take for granted. Yet when we pause to appreciate it, we can find a deeper connection to our own bodies and the world around us. Practices like yoga and meditation emphasize the importance of mindful breathing, teaching us to harness the power of our breath to calm our minds and energize our bodies. This journey of air, from our nostrils to the deepest parts of our lungs, is what we call respiration. It's a complex and beautifully orchestrated process that keeps us alive. The lungs expand and contract, drawing in air and expelling carbon dioxide, a waste product of our metabolism. Let us delve into the intricacies of the respiratory system and understand its profound impact on our well-being. By exploring how our bodies breathe, we can gain insights into our health and learn ways to enhance our respiratory function. From understanding lung capacity to recognizing the signs of respiratory distress, knowledge about our breathing can empower us to take better care of ourselves. So, the next time you take a breath, remember the incredible journey it represents and the vital role it plays in your life. The respiratory system is like a bridge between our bodies and the outside world. Its main job is to take in oxygen and release carbon dioxide. Oxygen is like fuel for our cells, giving us energy to move, think, and live. Carbon dioxide is a waste product that our bodies need to get rid of. The respiratory system has several parts that work together to make this happen. Each part has a special role to play in keeping us alive and healthy. The journey begins with the nose and mouth. These are the entry points for air into our bodies. When we inhale, air enters through the nostrils or the mouth, depending on how we are breathing at the moment. The nose has tiny hairs and mucus that help filter out dust and other particles, ensuring that cleaner air reaches our lungs. The air then travels down the throat, also known as the pharynx, a passage that connects to both the respiratory and digestive systems. The pharynx is a muscular tube that serves as a pathway for the movement of air from the nose and mouth to the larynx. It also plays a role in speech and swallowing. Next comes the trachea, or windpipe, a sturdy tube that carries air down into the chest. The trachea is lined with cilia and mucus to trap and expel foreign particles. It is a crucial part of the airway, ensuring that air is efficiently transported to the lungs. The trachea then splits into two branches called bronchi, one for each lung. These bronchi are the main passageways into the lungs. Each bronchus enters a lung and then divides into smaller and smaller branches, much like the branches of a tree. The bronchi further divide into smaller and smaller tubes like branches of a tree, reaching deep inside the lungs. These smaller tubes are called bronchioles, and they continue to branch out until they end in tiny air sacs called alveoli. The alveoli are where the exchange of oxygen and carbon dioxide takes place, allowing us to breathe and sustain life. This intricate network ensures that every part of the lung receives air, making the respiratory system highly efficient. Breathing is a two-part process: inhalation and exhalation. Inhalation, or breathing in, occurs when the diaphragm, a dome-shaped muscle below the lungs, contracts and flattens. This creates more space in the chest cavity, allowing the lungs to expand and draw in air. Exhalation, or breathing out, happens when the diaphragm relaxes and returns to its dome shape. This compresses the lungs, forcing the air out. Section 5. When breathing gets tough. Sometimes our respiratory system can encounter problems. Asthma, for example, is a condition where the airways become inflamed and narrowed, making it difficult to breathe. Bronchitis is another common issue, characterized by inflammation of the bronchi, leading to coughing and mucus production. These conditions can significantly impact our quality of life, making it harder to engage in everyday activities. It's important to seek medical attention if you experience any breathing difficulties. Section 6. Caring for your breath. Just like any other part of our body, the respiratory system needs care to function properly. Avoiding smoking is crucial, as cigarette smoke damages the lungs and increases the risk of respiratory diseases. Regular exercise helps strengthen the respiratory muscles, making breathing more efficient. Eating a balanced diet rich in fruits and vegetables provides essential nutrients that support lung health. Finally, protecting yourself from air pollution by wearing masks in polluted areas can significantly reduce the strain on your respiratory system. Section 7. The lungs. A closer look. Imagine two large, spongy organs taking up most of the space in your chest. These are your lungs. They are protected by your rib cage and are essential for breathing. The lungs are like giant sponges filled with millions of tiny air sacs. These air sacs are where the magic of gas exchange happens. The right lung is slightly larger than the left lung as it needs to make room for the heart. Section 8. Tiny air sacs, big importance. The tiny air sacs in our lungs, called alveoli, are the stars of the respiratory system. They're responsible for the crucial exchange of oxygen and carbon dioxide. Imagine these alveoli as tiny balloons clustered together like grapes. When you inhale, oxygen fills these tiny balloons. The oxygen then passes through the thin walls of the alveoli and into the surrounding blood vessels. Section 9. The power of oxygen. Once in the bloodstream, oxygen hitches a ride on red blood cells and travels throughout the body. It reaches every single cell, from your head to your toes. Cells use oxygen to convert food into energy, a process called cellular respiration. This energy is vital for all bodily functions, from muscle movement to brain activity. Without oxygen, our cells would quickly shut down. Section 10. Dangers to our breath. Our environment can pose threats to our respiratory system. Air pollution, tobacco smoke, and even common allergens like pollen and dust can irritate the airways and damage lung tissue. These irritants can trigger asthma attacks, worsen bronchitis symptoms, and increase the risk of developing chronic respiratory diseases. Protecting our lungs from these dangers is crucial for maintaining respiratory health. Section 11. Breathe easy, live fully. In this chapter, we delve into the importance of our respiratory system and how it impacts our overall well-being. The respiratory system, often overlooked, plays a vital role in keeping us alive and functioning. It is responsible for the exchange of oxygen and carbon dioxide, which is essential for our survival. Every breath we take is a testament to the efficiency and complexity of the system. From the moment we take our first breath to our very last, this intricate system works tirelessly to provide our bodies with the life-giving oxygen we need. The first breath a newborn takes is a significant milestone, marking the beginning of a lifelong process of oxygen exchange that sustains us. Understanding how our respiratory system works and taking steps to protect it can lead to a healthier and more fulfilling life. This includes avoiding pollutants, not smoking, and practicing breathing exercises. By making these choices, we can enhance our lung capacity and overall respiratory health. So, take a deep breath, appreciate the miracle of your breath, and make choices that support your respiratory well-being. Incorporating mindful breathing techniques into your daily routine can significantly improve your lung function and reduce stress. Remember, every breath is a gift, and by nurturing our respiratory system, we can truly live fully and breathe easy.